Hey everybody, so I am back doing another video. As you guys can probably tell, I am with very short nails right now. I've been kind of on a natural nail kick. I've been doing a lot of like home redesigns and whatnot, and so I just feel like it's easier for me, not only because I don't have to worry about breaking any nails, but it is easier for me to change them out. So I've been doing some shorter nail designs lately and just kind of playing around with that, and it's actually been helping me do some gel designs because I kind of got away from gel for a little bit. I really wanted to practice my acrylic application, so I was just really focusing on that a lot, and I was having a lot more fun with that. And I feel like for the length of nails that I was going for, acrylic was just a little bit more durable than the gel was, so that's why I tended to use that. But I am kind of using a lot more gel lately when I'm doing my more natural length nails. So I'm removing off the design that I currently have right now. So I have some rubber based gel and some gel polish on here, and what I am using is a coarse carbide bit. You can find these anywhere. I am going at about 14,000 RPMs right now. I'm using my iGel Beauty Model XS e-file, and just going ahead and removing all of that and any like lifting areas that I have. Now I'm just going to go in with a medium grit file and just kind of shape up that free edge and take down some of that length, just being careful if you have any extended hyponychiums like I do. You don't want to go too short on it, but I do like to keep them as short as possible when I am doing natural nails, so that is what I'm going for, and I'm just kind of smoothing out the edges. Now I'm going in with a 150 grit sanding band. I'm about 4,000 RPMs on my iGel Beauty Model XS e-file, and I am just using this to kind of take off any dead skin and cuticle growth that I have on the nail, as well as just smooth out the extra gel that is still left over from a previous application, remove any minor lifting that I didn't get with the carbide bit, and obviously because we're doing gel, using this to kind of like abrase that top layer of your nail plate so that the gel has something to stick to. Now I'm going in, I've been doing a more like Russian manicure prep style and using a flame bit. I am doing this at actually about like a 10,000 RPM, 8 to 10,000 RPM, to just push back that cuticle and get any extra dead skin off of the nail plate. I also know that it looks like I'm going over the same areas like very aggressively or way too much. I do assure you that the video is sped up, so that does add to that like effect, but I am being very gentle on the pressure with this. It is a diamond bit as well, so it's not going to really like abrase the nail plate. And now I'm going in with my Triple X Bond by Not Polish, and I'm just going to apply that to all of the nails. This is going to be my primer. You can see kind of towards the middle to tip of my nail where that previous gel is still on the nail plate. This is just a protective layer. It's not going to change the application at all. And I'm using my Lisette Gel Nail Rubber Base Coat. You can use any base coat you want. I do like rubber base gels. They do add a little bit of extra like thickness to the nail, as well as a little bit more durability than a traditional base, so that is my preference. I am going in and just applying a little bit to each nail. The rubber base is very thick, so it does have a tendency to get kind of pushed out to the edges, and it gets kind of bulky looking towards the edges because of that. So what I do is I kind of just apply it down the center of each of the nails till I have pretty much no product on the brush, and then I go in and just try to smooth it out and thin it out along the edges, because I don't want to get kind of like a donut ring around like my cuticle area because it pushes it out. And because it is thicker, I do go in and almost like float the product in areas where I may have like little dips or crevices to just smooth those out and add again a little bit more durability and strength. Once that's applied, I'm going in with, I believe this is Cover Tan. It'll be listed down below, by Mia Secret. This is a hard gel. That is another reason that I use the rubber base coat underneath, because hard gels, since they are stiffer, if you don't have a thicker base underneath, it will tend to crack. So I did use that rubber base for that reason, and I am pretty much doing like a no file method. So I'm going in with very little amount of product. I'm also using the Lisette Gel Nails brush. I believe this is in the number 4, and I am just applying it down predominantly towards the center. I do get close to the edges, but you don't need to really get like super into like the nooks and crannies of your cuticle area, because what I do is I use a striper brush to kind of float the product into the areas that I want it to, and so that'll help if there are any areas that are uneven, or if there's any tight spots where I'm worried that I might touch my skin. If I use that thicker brush, I can just kind of grab a little bit of product with this liner brush and just get it into the area that I need it to, as you can see here. So I am doing that. That'll help get that kind of perfected look and really minimize the need to file after you're done curing this. One thing to just be aware of when you're doing this type of method is if you are going in with the striper brush just to go in and like really perfect the shape and everything as you're applying, you do want to give it a couple seconds before you pop it into the light for those gels to just kind of self-level again. This technique I think works better on like a medium viscosity or thin viscosity gel because it doesn't stay in place as much, and it will kind of self-level back to a smooth finish. Otherwise, sometimes you can have little peaks and valleys from running that striper brush through it, so just be aware of that. Now I'm going in with this silver gel polish by Young Nails. It's just one of their like liner striper gel polishes, and I am just doing a line down the center. I did not do any filing to these, so this is just that application straight the way I did it, and then just going right in with the design. I wanted to keep this as very like minimalistic and beginner friendly, and also just time friendly as possible. So that is why I did it this way instead of going in kind of more haphazardly with the gel and then trying to file it into shape. I think it's easiest to do it this way, especially if you're doing as short of nails as I am, because you don't really have to worry about you know, structure and apex and all of that as much when you have a shorter set. I'm just gonna top all of that off with my Not Polished Glossit. Alrighty, so that is it. Once you do a final cure, you can add some cuticle oil, and that is it for this natural nail set. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do want to try to do some more natural nail sets while I'm kind of in this kick, and while I'm still just kind of enjoying doing my shorter nail sets on myself, but I will try to do some longer sets as well mixed in there on my practice hand and film those. So if there's anything you'd like to see from me, let me know in the comment section below. Thumbs this video up if you liked it and want to see more from me. Other than that, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you are, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye everybody.